So this is an essential step in removing edger marks along the butt walls. It involves a hand scraper. Some people don't use a hand scraper, but I do. It really gets the scratches out. And then hand sanding with 100 grit hand sandpaper. Some people, like my buddy Raymond, he uses a palm sander, I think. Palm sander works good too. But this is a technique that's been used probably for decades. Over here, you can't see very good. But like right here, you can see scratches. Yeah, you can't see it. Probably a camera doesn't pick it up, but right here, there's some scratches right there. They're real light. Most of the time, you don't see them until you stain them. So right here, you can see right there. There's a little bit of scratches right there. Got to get those out. So you hand scrape and hand sand. There might be a few along here. There's a few little scratches from the edger. Those are 100 grit scratches. So you got to blend those out. Otherwise, you'll see them when you stain Yeah, right here. It's a little bit of scratches right in here too, so it's got to come out too. So yeah, first you got to hand scrape the corners. Working on a job, right? Kitty corner or caddy corner, what do you call it? From my mom and dad's house. Right over here. You can't see the roof. You can't see over there, but their house is right over there. Greg and Michelle Demers, part of the C&G newspaper people. Great people, work for all of them. Right on Lakeville Drive in Harrison Township. So work for all of them. This big 1,600 square foot job. Probably one of my last jobs I'm going to be doing. We'll see. Semi-retiring. Got my 12-unit apartment in Kentucky that I have to babysit, or whatever you want to call it. So it's always something to do over there. But yeah, the hand sand, little hand scrape, little hand sand, that'll get rid of all the little scratches. Also, it helps to bring the texture up a little bit from what the middle is. See, the middle has more texture to it. The side does not. It's a polished surface. So you want to rough that up. You want to rough that surface up, bring it up to the center, and then this is all going to get power drived with my Bona power drive. And that gets about 2 inches from the wall. It's up really good. And then usually the water, I'm going to water pop this job too as well. Brings but even if you power drive this and not touch the edges, you're still going to see variations in the stain right along this edge. So you gotta, any kind of stain job, you got to lightly sand it. You gotta blend them scratches out. Yeah, I'll just keep going here. I'm gonna turn this phone off. End my video. Just try to help out people with their techniques. The hand scraping knocks them out really quick. I know that Jimmy Myron from Finish Line Floors, he actually told me that he hand scrapes and then he hand scrapes all the edges after he edges. And that's crazy. That's a lot of hand scraping. And then he'll hard, I think he calls it hard blocking, hard plate. Hard plate, which is just a buffer with sandpaper on it, and then it has like the the sandpaper has a foam on it, or the block plate has a foam pad on it, and the hard plate's everything. All right, I'm gonna end this.